going on, everybody? Stock Jock here. Up $2,621 in the first hour. Finished up the day $3,268. Today was a kind of a weird day. I didn't do a lot of trading, mostly because there was platform issues with E-Trade today. The L2 just did not work. It kept disconnecting every 20 to 30 seconds on whatever I was watching, so it made it almost impossible to trade. But nonetheless, did get a trade in early on, and not much trading early on in the morning, not much trading on the day at all. Just the way it is. I didn't want to trade when I couldn't see the L2. But this also I also want to bring up a point of this market has been very, very dull, not very volatile, not a lot of volume. And this is where a lot of new traders, and you see it every single year, a lot of new traders get beat up because they don't change the way they've been trading from when it was hot and everything just running, moving big, whether up or down. And when things cool off, they don't make that transition. They keep trying to go hard. They could try to go big size, do exactly what they were doing. There's ebbs and flows in the market. Right now, the past 4 weeks have been really dead. No momentum. Volume has been really low, like roughly 30% to the downside as far as volume goes. So it's really low volume overall all across the market. And you really have to change the way you trade. You really have to be patient. Only play A plus setups. Wait. It's a waiting game. It's super boring. You know, days and weeks like this, it's almost like if you're green and you're happy where you are, then you really start having to judge, is it worth me sitting around for an hour, maybe waiting for a trade, or do I just want to go outside? So if you're having that dilemma, I feel you. It's been a rough 4 weeks, and that's just trading. It's not always hot and heavy. You're not making mad bank all the time. But it is important that you change your trading style. And if you've struggled during these last 4 weeks, know that you're not alone. I've certainly struggled myself. We're still making money, but it's certainly not anything like January, February, or March for that matter. So things have slowed down. That's the market. They will pick up eventually. We don't know when. We just sit patiently and we wait. In the meantime, we play the things that are hot when they're hot. When they die off, we're done with them. So anyway, let's get into today's trades real quick before I do. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe. Appreciate it. It helps the channel out. Also, find me on Twitch. Link for that is down below, as well as the Discord link down below for that. All right, let's get going. All right, so this first trade here was on Tesla. This was where I made most of my money here this morning on this first trade. Tesla, nice little daily chart at the moment. Closed yesterday near the highs. Today, looking for continuation up. Thought we'd run into some trouble around 750, but I really didn't see a sell-off today, but I think that had more to do with news than anything on the overall market. So out of the gates here, Tesla rips, gets a little pullback. This is the patent pending pop pullback candle over candle here. Pop, pullback candle, candle over candle, look for high of the run, start taking my profit in that range right there. And that's exactly what I did. I got 40 contracts. Geez, what a spread. 1382 and 1331. And as we move up then through here, I sold all inside this candlestick here. I didn't hold for, a move up into this range. As soon as I broke here, I was taking the profit. It was nice and green, so I was taking it. Sold immediately, sold half at 1430, and then scaled out the rest, 1441, 10 contracts, and 1468, 10 contracts. See, so you start the morning off right there. All right, so these next trades, I'm just going to run them back to back. You'll notice, and this is where part of the day where I start realizing that I'm having level 2 issues, and it wasn't until I called them after the first hour. He called E-Trade, and they confirmed they're having level 2 issues. This happened in the past, probably a couple months ago, and it lasted all day, and today was no different. It lasted all day. And it was fine the next day, but it was just annoying because you're staring at the level 2, and that wasn't correct. And sometimes it would freeze. Sometimes it wouldn't show up. It would look just like this. So it was very frustrating morning. So all these next trades were actually losers. I didn't make any money off them. I'm just going to go over them briefly here all at one time, and then I'll run the live clip of all of them back to back. But know that there's just some of them. Anyway, it's just frustrating. Anyway, Fuel Cell, this one was a little bit of a news play. 940 got in, really didn't do anything. When I heard the news, got out for it was almost a break-even trade, small loss. Then there was WKEY. WKEY used to be a really good one with news, but as of late, people have kind of gotten just used to it popping and dropping on news, so that it gets weaker and weaker and weaker, and now the news really isn't affecting it. Before, it would make these massive runs, right? But since so many people have been burned on it, holding, there's no one really left to fall for the pump anymore. So anyway, this is one example. I took half size on this. When I took this WKY trade, I couldn't even see my L2. So I just rolling dice, got in at 910, lost 2,000 shares, lost got out at 895, 896, lost there. Next one, SGBX. I can't remember what this was. You can kind of see just up, down, up, down. This is where I got in at. Just didn't go anywhere. News plays just not working today. Sold for a loss. Average got in around 335-ish. Got out at 330 and 338. So not terrible. OCGN, another news play. Or no, this was a 1 minute fail if I remember correctly. Yeah, so nice move, pull back, candle over candle, failed. So this was actually my first technical play that just failed. This is a classic 1 minute fail here. So I took it, went long, 732. Did I actually make money on that? Wow, I did. Made 3 cents. I thought I lost money on that. Is that the right time? Yeah, yes, okay. I made money on that one. And NKLA, this one, I got in because I thought there was news, because out of nowhere, this thing had a huge volume spike at 1025. You can kind of see that through here, and just huge volume spike. So I thought there was news, so I jumped in. No news, didn't do anything. So I got out, and then eventually it started moving, and I bought calls for it later, and I made money off of those calls. But for this little moment in time, bought, sold, didn't do anything. Got in basically 11:15, out 11:04 and 11:08 and 11:08. So loser there. So I'll run these all together. That's the day in a nutshell. Like I said, it ended well, but overall, not a lot of trades, real slow. Again, probably not a lot of trades today for me because of platform issues, but it's been slow. So take your time on these trades. This is not a hot market right now. It is a dead market for the kind of style. This is where day traders struggle. This is where you're supposed to struggle. When volatility is low, volume is low. This is not our playground. This is the swing traders' playground. So anyway, hopefully see you tomorrow with a better video than that. Like, subscribe. See y'all later. Could be just FUD. FCEL with a headline. Wow, this has got way more shares than it used to. All out. At the H.C. Wainwright Blockchain FinTech Conference on April 27th. Literally bought this. I can't see the L2. I got balls, man. Say CNBC on their COVID-19 test? What they said? This is so frustrating. I can't see the freaking bid in the ask. Can't get any moves on these news plays recently. That is a dead market, man. I'm literally watching up here the bid in the ask. I mean, this isn't even right compared to where the price action is. Price action is 38. Oh, it froze. Okay. That's great. It's just fantastic. What's going on with NKLA here? That's a big pop. No news. I'm taking half off. I can't see what's going on. I'm literally just staring at the chart here. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Oh, there was news. That's a big move. I wouldn't be surprised if there is news. But I haven't heard it yet, so I'm just playing it safe, getting out. Alright, first hour's in the bag. 2006-21.